Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you're seeing me for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, share this video so that YouTube will know that this video is actually important and people need to see this video more. So in today's video, I'm going to list 5 hair hacks for hair growth and length retention. Now, like I said in some of my previous videos, the reason why you feel your hair is not growing and your hair is stuck at the same length is because you are not retaining length. So in today's video, I'm going to show you things to do to help you retain length, and by doing this it will help you grow out your hair longer. Now, the first thing is avoiding excess heat and air drying your hair. I'm going to tackle this one after the other. Now, for the heat, if you are trying to have thick hair, avoid excess heat on your hair. I don't know who needs to hear this, but avoid excess heat on your hair, and whenever you need to straighten your hair, try to use a heat protectant. Don't miss this for any reason. Try your best to use a heat protectant before you put that flat iron on your hair, because over here in this country, a lot of people have fried their hair using a flat ironing machine just in the name of straightening their hair. I've actually had that experience years ago where someone fried my hair. I could hear the noise when my hair was frying as she was flat ironing my hair, and I was so helpless that I couldn't do anything about it. For example, right now I have only used a flat iron on this hair twice this year, only twice this year, and the first time was, I think, when I relaxed my hair around March, and then I flat ironed my hair again towards the end of April or May. I can't remember, but I've done only twice this year, and the next time I am going to flat iron my hair is December, and I'm going to get a fresh relaxer. That is only when I use heat on my hair. I've gone a whole year without using a flattened iron. I've gone a year and a half without straightening my hair. I've done it. I do 6 months, I do 8 months without using heat or trying to flat iron my hair, and it has helped my hair a whole lot. But if you must flat iron your hair due to your lifestyle or whatever, try to use a heat protectant on your hair. Now let's go over to air drying your hair. Now, a lot of questions, a lot of things are involved in air drying your hair, and I'm just going to say you should find out if air drying your hair is doing your hair any good. If it is not damaging your hair in any way, then you can stick to that. I air dry my hair, but what I do is I air dry my hair for about like 70 to 80% of my hair. I air dry my hair, then when it is damp, or when it is no longer damp, when it's in the middle of being wet and dry, I just go in with my blow dryer and blow up my hair, like blow dry my hair completely. What I'm trying to say is I don't blow dry my hair when it is wet until it goes dry. Okay, I air dry my hair a little bit, and then I end up using a blow dryer to dry the hair completely, thereby helping me reduce the amount of heat I am going to use on my hair, because I have thick hair, and when I am blow drying my hair, it takes me a lot of time to blow dry my hair completely. Sometimes I just blow dry my hair completely, but most of the time, like 90% of the time, do this 70% to 30% ratio when it comes to drying my hair. So I air dry for 70%, and then the rest of that percent of my hair I use a blow dryer to dry my hair. I don't know if it makes sense to you guys. The second thing I am going to talk about is to start using natural hair oils. Okay, start using hair oils on your hair, your Ayurvedic oils, or even if you don't have the herbs or things you need to use to do your Ayurvedic oils, you can get your natural oils, jojoba oil, argan oil, your rosemary oil. Rosemary oil is one of my best oils that I recommend to anybody if you want to grow your hair and keep your hair healthy. Get your rosemary oil, get your peppermint oil, get your jojoba or argan oil or sweet almond oil, and just make sure you use all these oils on your hair. Okay, and if you have low porosity hair, I am going to advise you to try your best to stay away from rice water. Okay, you can try using my rice water method that I did previously. The last rice water video I posted on my channel can be good for low porosity hair. It works well for low porosity hair, but you see, the normal rice water method, don't just play yourself. Don't try to use that on your hair if you don't want to be sorry for yourself. Okay, and if your hair is protein sensitive, try to avoid rice water. Just try to avoid rice water. There's a whole lot of story I have to tell concerning this rice water, and when you use this wrongly, it can cause more harm than good to your hair. So if you have low porosity hair, instead of using the actual rice water, use the rosemary water on your hair in place of the rice water. I've tried both of them and they work just fine for me. I have high porosity hair, and my hair accepts protein treatment a lot. I don't have any problem with protein on my hair, so I use rice water, I use rosemary water on my hair as well. So if you have low porosity hair, you can try to stay away from rice water, or even if you're going to do rice water on your hair, don't leave it on your hair for more than 30 minutes. Just wash it out. Okay, I'm talking from experience here. If you leave it more than that, it's going to end up messing your hair up. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is how you actually comb your hair. Matters a lot. There's a difference between using this comb to comb your hair and using this to comb your hair. Avoid this comb at all costs for combing your hair. This is not meant for you to comb your hair. Use a white tooth comb instead, because I have had a lot of problems with hairstylists in Nigeria using this to comb out my hair from the roots, and by the time they comb the hair from the root to the end, they're going to comb out a whole lot of my hair, and most times you just sit down there and you don't know what to do. But now, if I find myself in a hair salon for any reason, I speak out, I say my mind, I tell you what to use on my hair. Most times I go with my own combs and my own hair product, because they don't have what they will use to do your hair. Okay, so avoid using this little comb, the ragtail comb, I don't know what it's called. Use a white tooth comb to comb your hair, and when you're combing your hair, try to comb your hair from the ends. Like, don't comb from the roots down to your ends, comb from your ends and slowly come up to your roots, to avoid breaking off your hair, especially if you are stretching your relaxers. You have two textures of hair and you don't want to comb from the roots. You're going to end up breaking your hair, or the particular line of demarcation is going to start breaking as well, because your hair, the texture you have here is quite different from the texture you have for the rest of your hair. So you have to learn how to manage those two textures if you actually want to retain length on your hair. The final thing I'm going to talk about for length retention is protective styling. Do any protective style that does not leave or put pressure on your scalp, and also any protective style that is going to tuck your ends in. As far as your ends are not being exposed and your roots are in good condition, they are not too tight, and you're not putting too much pressure on your scalp, do any protective style you like, except anything that will put pressure on your scalp and damage your ends. I hope I made this clear. So protective styles can be a very good way of helping your hair grow out and retaining length at the same time, because doing protective styles is going to help tuck your ends in and you don't have access to your hair. So you're not going to touch your hair, nothing is going to disturb your hair. Your hair will just be growing on its own. And yeah, that's it for this video. I believe I have touched up every single thing I wanted to mention in this video. So if you have any questions, or if you feel there is something that I missed in this video, go ahead and leave it in the comment section for people to also learn from you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.